A week and a half after this controversy started, earlier today we found one flyer stapled to a telephone pole across the street from the elementary school. It has since been removed, and the writer insists he has good intentions. Pedophiles are coming. The headline sparked outrage, and now the man behind it is explaining why he wrote it.
I think it's wrong for boys and girls to share the same bathroom.
Earlier this month, David Carlson made and distributed these flyers to homes in Candia in response to a proposed policy regarding transgender students. Carlson lives in Manchester and is a pastor at the Gospel Baptist Church. He says he was not acting on behalf of the church.
They can use a single-stall bathroom. If they're that confused, then they should take the confusion and keep it private.
The plan would allow transgender students to use the bathroom they identify with.
Do you think that transgender people are pedophiles?
I don't think necessarily that they are. I think that there is a very unintended consequence that could happen. Kids have phones, kids have multimedia, and this could really be a problem.
We don't need to call anyone a name or a pedophile. But if this is an issue, then you just provide a separate bathroom.
I think they should be able to choose what bathroom that they would like to go into. I don't think that they should just have to be able to go into a boys' or a girls'.
Carlson is apologizing for including a name who many thought was the author. It reads Anne Marie Banfield and has a link to her blog.
I simply was putting that information on there as a footnote to give my source where people could find more information.
Banfield is the educational liaison for Cornerstone Action, a conservative nonprofit group. She says, "I'm glad we know the circumstances behind the flyer now and that everyone is aware that Cornerstone and myself were not involved with the distribution and making of that flyer."
I think the headline and the footnote become a red herring. The main message is that men need to stand up for the protection of the innocent, the protection of children, the protection of girls, the protection of wives, the protection of mothers.
The proposed policy will be further discussed at next month's school board meeting. An attorney will be there to answer questions. In Candia, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.